powerful 6.9 magnitude earthquake, causing widespread devastation and triggering tsunami warnings across several coastal regions. The tremor struck without prior warning, leaving significant disruption in its wake, particularly along the vulnerable coastal areas that absorbed the greatest impact. Witnesses describe the scene as chaotic. Tremors rippled through multiple cities, shaking buildings violently and causing deep cracks to form in streets and highways. Critical infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and power grids, suffered heavy damage, cutting off many communities from electricity and clean water. Emergency teams have been deployed across the affected areas, racing against time to assess the destruction and coordinate relief operations. In the immediate aftermath, local authorities issued tsunami alerts, calling on residents in threatened coastal zones to evacuate urgently. While the tsunami waves ultimately did not reach catastrophic heights, the swift evacuation efforts are believed to have saved countless lives. Thousands abandoned their homes, gathering in evacuation centers set up by local governments and humanitarian agencies. The scale of infrastructural damage has been staggering. Landslides and debris have rendered many roads impassable, while railway networks have been suspended across large areas. Several airports were forced to shut down temporarily, stranding travelers and slowing the flow of emergency aid into critical zones. Restoration of transport roads and debris removal efforts are now underway, though progress remains challenging amid ongoing aftershocks. Economically, the effects are already profound. Shops, hotels, and industrial facilities have been forced to close in the hardest-hit areas, delivering a heavy blow to Japan's tourism and manufacturing sectors. Authorities caution that full economic recovery could take months or even years, despite the immediate start of reconstruction efforts. The emotional toll on Japan's residents is equally severe. Many face the painful loss of their homes, treasured belongings, and in some tragic cases, loved ones. Search and rescue missions continue across the rubble as teams work tirelessly to locate survivors. Hospitals, meanwhile, report an influx of patients, many suffering from injuries sustained during the quake and its relentless aftershocks. Seismologists warn that the region remains at risk of further tremors, compounding the anxiety of already traumatized communities and complicating rescue operations. Authorities urge vigilance, asking the public to adhere closely to safety instructions. Japan, a nation renowned for its earthquake preparedness, with stringent building codes and sophisticated early warning systems, finds itself once again grappling with the brutal force of nature. The memory of the devastating 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami remains vivid. But it also provides a blueprint for resilience and recovery. Global solidarity has been swift. International aid organizations have mobilized resources, and governments around the world have pledged support for Japan's rescue and recovery missions. Social media platforms are playing a critical role in spreading updates and rallying global support. As the dust begins to settle, reconstruction is emerging as the top priority. Temporary shelters are housing displaced families, while efforts to restore vital services like power, water, and communication networks continue at a rapid pace. Amid the ruins, the enduring spirit of the Japanese people shines brightly as communities come together to heal and rebuild. Though the journey toward recovery will be long and arduous, Japan's history of resilience offers hope. As recovery efforts intensify, Japan's resilience shines through. Communities, volunteers, and aid workers unite to rebuild lives and restore hope. Engineers and officials are already planning stronger defenses for the future, determined to learn and adapt. Though the scars of this disaster will take time to heal, the spirit of the Japanese people remains unbroken. Of immense tragedy, its people possess the courage and resilience to rise again. Lighting the path toward a renewed and safer tomorrow. Stay tuned for more updates as this story develops.